Welcome to Brazil, and I am in Rio de Janeiro, and this is Brazil's country number 49. Brazil is famous for a lot of things: the Amazon rainforest, the Christ the Redeemer, a world wonder, and of course, the people who love to party. I went to the Rio Carnival in 2022, the first time the carnival was held since the pandemic. Welcome to Chai Travels. In this video, join me to see what might be the biggest party on earth held at Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Before we get started, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I've wanted to visit Rio for a long time, and I wanted to visit it during the carnival time, which is held late February to early March. Brazil as a country parties during this time with the carnival celebrations and the block parties occurring everywhere, but the one in Rio beats them all. Rio de Janeiro is a beautiful city that absolutely mesmerizes anyone who wishes to step foot in it. Rio as a city has so much to offer year round, whether it's during the carnival time or not. You must visit the iconic statue of Christ the Redeemer on Corcovado mountain that overlooks Rio, protecting and blessing Rio. Of all the world wonders, this is the youngest. Constructed between 1922 and 1931, this statue is 30 meters or 98 feet high, and the arms stretch out at 28 meters. Not only is the statue the most recognizable landmark of Rio, it's becoming a cultural icon of Brazil as well. You also have to visit the Sugarloaf mountain. It is known worldwide for its cable car and panoramic views of the city and beyond. The peak rises 396 meters high and presents a bird's eye view of Rio from the mouth of Guanabara Bay. You go up the mountain in a cable car, and to reach the summit, you have to take another cable car. The views from the mountaintop are stunning and give you a great perspective of the city. You can see the blue waters and people enjoying on their boats and the iconic view of Rio with many mountains dotting the skyline. You can take some short hikes, and I was surprised by the number of vultures I saw there. No trip to Rio is complete without spending time on its beautiful beaches. The famous Copacabana and Ipanema beaches are some of my favorite in the world. You can relax and party at the same time on the beaches. The locals love working out and playing volleyball there. You know you're in Copacabana when you see the iconic tiles that line up the street of the beach. Now that was all for the daytime. Now it's nighttime, and that means it's time for the party to begin. You must go to the samba school parades held at the sambadrome. You have to buy tickets in advance, and the sooner you buy, the better price that you can get. The sambadrome is a bit away from the city, so you'll have to take a metro to get there. There are many seating options. The stadium is divided into halves, and the parade passing in the between. The closer you are to the parade, the better you can see and the more expensive the tickets are. The Samba Parade is a highly orchestrated event with individual having a role to play according to the school's theme. On Sunday night, the top 12 schools perform in the finals. Each artist puts forth his or her best effort to ensure the Samba School show will be the most amazing of all. There are multiple parades leading up to the final. The parades usually start at about 11 p.m. and go all the way until 6 in the morning. I went to the semi-finals. There is so much energy in the crowd and the performers that it's incredible to watch. The music is also absolutely fantastic. If you don't want to go to the parade, fret not. The whole city parties through the night in what's called a blocko or a block party. It's pretty much an open air party with streets blocked off with for traffic with a DJ blasting music. There are street vendors selling foods, drinks, tattoo artists, and folks selling beads and other party props. These parties pop up all over the city, so be sure to check out where you want to go. With so many locals and visitors partying all night during the carnival, this makes it the biggest party on earth. If you want to take a break from the parties or visit Rio during non carnival times, there is still a lot of things you can do in the city. You can start with Escadaria Celeron, also known as Celeron Steps. It is a set of 215 colorful steps covered with over 2000 tiles collected from over 60 countries around the world. It is a very popular spot with people waiting in line to take pictures. You can visit the beautiful church, the Abbey of Our Lady of Montserrat, located on top of Saint Benedict Hill in downtown Rio. It is primary example of Portuguese colonial architecture in Rio and in the country. The abbey was founded by Benedictine monks in 1590 and is still operational today. Also visit the Metropolitan Cathedral of Saint Sebastian, better known as the Rio de Janeiro Cathedral. It is a non-traditional facade with a modern style based on Mayan architecture style of pyramids. The cathedral was built between 1964 and 1979. Just outside the cathedral, you can take the historic Santa Teresa tram ride that takes you through some of the beautiful streets and up the hill. The tram connects the city center to the inner city neighborhood of Santa Teresa. Having run continuously since its opening in 1877, it is one of the oldest street railway lines in the world. The best part is that you can see some favelas in the distance on the tram ride itself. You can also see the Carioca Aqueduct that serves as a bridge for the Santa Teresa tramway. The aqueduct was built in the middle of 18th century to bring fresh water from a nearby river to the city of Rio. If you want to see more of Rio's historical and beautiful churches, you can visit the Candelaria Church and the Church of the Order of San Francisco de Penitencia. You can spend an evening walking around downtown and seeing some of the landmark buildings such as the Pacao Imperial and the Municipal Theater. There are a lot of beautiful places to watch the sunset from in Rio. One such place is the Puerta da Urca. It offers a great view of the Corcovado mountain in the backdrop with the sun setting over it. I would recommend spending a minimum of 3 days to even begin scratching the surface of what the city has to offer. But if you stay longer, you just might end up falling in love with the city, its beautiful weather, and its party loving people. If you're visiting some other countries in South America, check out my videos on Bolivia, Guyana, and Suriname in the description below. If you made it this far, let me give you a fun fact. Monkey D. Luffy is the protagonist of the longest running Japanese anime called One Piece. When the author was asked if Luffy were real, what would his nationality be? The author said Luffy would be Brazilian because he loves to party.